What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero.
And Lizzie.
And welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode,
big fire happened.
there was a huge fire that we tried to put out and probably made it worse. And apparently, Komaito was in the warehouse too?
Or he was saying that he was like, I'm right next door, so we all ran over there, and then a big fire came out, and so like, I don't know, maybe he burned alive. Probably not.
Probably not. So we're still trying to figure out what exactly is going on. But
Yeah.
let's chat with everyone first.
Yeah.
Hinata, you go first. I, need to tie my shoes.
Oh, Solda.
Oh, Solda. Oh, Solda. What do you have to say, Kuzuryu?
とにかく
Well, we should go inside for now. We need to find out what caused the fire. It's a fair point.
Yeah.
あのね、
Komaito said he'd be waiting for us in the warehouse. By now, he's probably escaped.
Thanks, Hinata.
Oh, wait. Oops.
By now, he's probably escaped.
But there's only one entrance to this warehouse, you know? Did you see him leaving?
No, I didn't. But he might have escaped while we left to get the fire grenades. In fact, he might have been gone before the fire even happened.
That might be true, but...
Nanami, does she feel the same anxiety I'm feeling?
Oh yeah, Hinata was like super anxious about something.
Yeah, like super anxious.
Yeah. Komaito probably started it anyway.
ムカつくな
Darn it. Next time I see him, I'll beat the crap out of
You
him.
say that every single time. Whoa, you know what I just realized?
What?
These fans look like Sharingan. Do you know what that is?
It's from Naruto, right?
Yeah.
おかしいですわね。
I do not believe there was anything inside the warehouse that could start a fire. So why did the warehouse catch fire? Good question.
Good question. Let's
Find out.
investigate. Anyway, let's go inside. Here we go. The moment of truth. What are we gonna find in here? Huh. Oh, I keep thinking it's like some sort of like portal in the middle or something like that. You know? But it's just the fan. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, was there a bunch of stuff behind the curtain that we didn't see before?
I guess so.
Do you think that's the case? A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
Something smells.
おいおい
It's not me.
すみません。
I am terribly sorry.
Oh, Sonia.
Huh?
マジかよ
She farted.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Miss Sonia, say it ain't so.
No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
つーか
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
ねえね
Hey, everyone, did you know about that curtain?
You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
え、ほら、
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too.
Yeah, exactly. When I looked where Nanami was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. That probably protected what was behind it from the fire, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I was gonna say. Maybe Komaito's back there.
Yeah.
匂うの
I definitely smell something. What is this smell?
Do you think it was whatever was in the fire grenades?
Probably not.
お
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too.
まさか。
It might be better if we check it out, right?
So naturally we won't and just chat with
With
everyone else
everybody
instead.
and look at everything else before we go.
What a mess. Well, I don't feel that sorry about it since the only things that got burned were Monokuma merch.
なるほど、ザワールド。
I see. So there's space beyond the curtain. I had no idea.
Alright.
あらま
That smell was Miss Sonia? Seriously?
Dang.
I guess princesses, do that too. My mind is blown. What are you, a child? That's pretty funny.
Okay, I guess that's all that's exposed.
I wonder where we should go. Is this a Monokuma plushie?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Just
Just
covering
double
my
checking.
bases. All
It's
right.
interesting. All the Monokumas have like fallen over to like lead you towards the back of the warehouse.
Yeah, I wonder if that's gotta be intentional.
Yeah.
I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain,
Komaito.
hey guys, I'm glad to see you guys made it through here. I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Oh no, this looks like a
Wait.
death. No, don't tell me
No,
this is
no,
a
no,
death.
no, no.
No.
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
No!
No.
No, Komaito didn't die. What? No!
What?
No!
No, are you kidding me?
No!
No.
No! No! No!
Wait, no.
Komaeda didn't die?
Komaeda doesn't die.
Komaeda didn't die? Are you kidding me right now? What?
What? Komaeda doesn't die. No.
Cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance.
Are you kidding me right now? Komaeda doesn't die.
Yeah, okay, also I'm thinking like who could have done this?
Komaeda died.
Who could have done it though? There's literally no one. Everyone was together.
How? Even if alone, who could have killed Komaeda?
Yeah. Who could have
outsmarted
him?
Right. Who could have outsmarted Komaeda? What? No! This doesn't make sense. No! You've got to be kidding me. We needed him for like information too, and he was like getting down to things. He was actually pushing things forward. Like
he knows so much stuff.
I know. What?
Maybe that's why he died. They're like, we're not gonna make this easy for you. You can just ask Komaeda.
Okay, so the only thing I can think of is that the traitor knows that they're the traitor and knows that Komaeda's onto them.
Yeah.
But even then, how does all this happen?
I know. How did this series?
How does all this happen?
Out?
How is Komaeda dead? How is Komaeda dead?
My brain is literally already going to investigation mode. Like,
I know.
What time would he could have died? Who could have done it? When were they apart?
I mean,
when
like,
was the last time we saw Komaeda?
So yeah, here's the thing. All right. Well, let's speculate real briefly. I'm still in shock about the fact that someone was able to kill Komaeda.
Yeah.
Oh, especially after his like, I trust in my like ultimate luck and everything.
Oh my god, yeah.
Right? Right? Like, oh man.
God.
But regardless, so we haven't seen Komaeda in a while.
Yeah.
Right? We haven't actually seen him. We've only seen video messages.
We saw him this morning. That was the last time we saw him.
So we technically don't know where he's been since then. Mm-hmm. And given that all these things were pre-recorded, we don't know when he got here. We don't know if someone maybe had access to the laptop beforehand and knew he'd be waiting here.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, why else would they know he'd be in the warehouse?
Yeah. Holy cow.
How did he even get in this position, too?
I know. He was tied up. He was bound.
Yeah.
And then stabbed right in the abdomen. Shout out to the HeroNet games.
Oh my god.
Wow. There's blood on that cord too. I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
And look at all the slashes in his legs.
Yeah.
Like, that's out of the ordinary. Look on his arms too. Like, wait a minute. Do you remember when he said, "Why don't you torture me?"
Oh, to get information out?
Yeah. Remember when he was beating him up? Maybe someone took him up on it.
But then why would they kill him in the
because they would have revealed like that they're the traitor. Or there's a bad person regardless. Oh my god. Because like, look, he was clearly bound and tied up, but he still has a knife through his hand. He still has a thing through his abdomen. He still has all these slashes on his legs. This is like far, like way over the top.
Yeah.
Definitely overkill, rage, hate, whatever you want to call it.
This is such a like scary death.
I know. And then on another note, it could also be a distracting factor, right? Like, what was the actual cause of death is really difficult to pin right now.
Oh, yeah.
Especially given he was, like, essentially gagged, too. Mm-hmm. Holy cow. Okay, well.
Let's proceed.
Hey, guys, I think we're going to end the episode.
I'm going to quit the game. I'm done.
No, GG, no re. I need to go take a walk or something. Oh, man. Wow, you don't know what you have till they're gone. You know? Like, up until now, it's been, like, pretty tense with Komaeda, but, like, now it's like, man, I already miss Komaeda so much.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking, like, trial. Like, we're going to have a trial. But, like, the trial is going to be so different.
I feel like...
No one's safe.
Right now,
I thought Komaeda was safe.
I thought Komaeda was safe.
Komaeda was too smart, like, too important to the story.
To, like, be killed off.
Yeah.
The kind of feeling I'm getting right now is kind of like Jesus.
What?
Kind of like sacrificing himself, like really going out there to try to save everyone, even though the way he's doing it is seem really odd. He's getting a lot of hate for it. I'm not religious, so like I don't want you guys to think I'm like imposing that or anything like that. This is literally just like an analogy to like a historical figure, that he was going out of his way to try to help everyone. It wasn't received well. He was hated for it. He did it anyways, knowing that it was for the good of everyone, and then eventually killed for it. And maybe now everyone's going to come around and actually appreciate him for what he was doing.
Yeah, they're like going to figure out like maybe what he knew all along and then like, realize like why he was doing the way he
maybe Komida becomes the ultimate stepping stone to a brighter hope. Holy cow. My mind is blown. Okay, we can't sit here for another 15 minutes and chat.
Just like looking at this and being and like speculating about what's gonna happen now that like
I almost like don't even want to move on. Like, can I scroll back a couple screens? And
yeah,
then
can we just go back to before we found out that Komida
end
died?
the playthrough there and
Yeah.
oh man,
I was like, oh my god, when the like death music started,
I was like,
and when they were doing it, I was like, no.
I know, because as soon as the death music started up, we were like, we've seen everyone who's alive.
Yeah.
Right? So there's like only one person that could be dead.
And I was like, no way.
No, there's no way.
I thought it was like just them being dramatic, and then I realized like, oh wait, no, it was like
Shinji-nai. Okay. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Komida Naito, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Holy cow! There's another murder.
Yeah.
There's another murder. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Komida is dead. Komida is dead. How is Komida dead of all people? I'm not gonna be able to get past this.
I know.
It's gonna be
honestly,
like a few episodes.
I was like, people that I'm pretty sure aren't gonna die are like Komida at the top of the list, and then like Hinata,
and then probably like Nanami. And like that's it. Like, yeah. Actually, though, like, it's gonna take me a few episodes to like just. I don't
think it's sunk in yet for me.
Yeah, it's sunk in and it hurts. It's gonna take episodes for me to like actually just like come to terms with this. Holy cow. Komida's dead.
I think it's starting to sink in for me.
Okay. So a couple things. Slashes on his arms and his legs.
Yep.
They look like they're patterned. Right?
Yeah,
or like routine. Almost like mechanical. Which is something worth noting, I think. What is he even stabbed by?
I don't know. It looks like a spear. Weren't there spears at the castle?
Oh, you're right. There were spears at the castle. It's probably that spear. Why was the cord used?
Yeah.
All this tying up everything?
Yeah.
The knife through the hand?
If they were trying to get information out of him, why would they gag him?
To torture him quietly.
Oh, and then like remove it?
Yeah.
It's so scary though, it's like his eyes are just like wide open.
Right. Man, and now I'm thinking about like the events leading up to this, like with the fire and everything. Like he doesn't look like he was charred, right?
No, I think the curtain blocked him.
Right. Huh, do you think the fire was commotion so that all this could happen during then?
Yeah, but who could have done it? Or maybe they set it up?
Even then, I don't know. It had to be done within the last few hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, regardless. Gotta move on. Komida is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. I feel you, Hinata. I feel you.
What?
Huh? Whoa. What's going on here?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Komida, you know?
That's right, it's Komida. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why... like in the very back of my mind, in the pit of like my near empty pool of hope in my body, I think maybe he's staging this somehow. Kind of paralleling the first game. For some reason, by some means, I don't know, but I can't believe it. Shinjinai. Komaeda ended up in such a cruel state. Komaeda is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Komaeda's body like this. Komaeda probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face.
He looks terrified.
He does look terrified. Oh, I feel so bad for Komaeda.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time.
No one is safe.
Even Komaeda couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that. Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The body discovery announcement, then it's for real.
Then Komaeda is really dead?
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Komaeda was killed? Killed? Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right?
Yeah.
One of us killed Komaeda, and like this too. Oh, I feel
I know, and this
so
is
bad
such a,
for
like,
Komaeda.
gruesome way
This
to
is
die.
gruesome. One of us killed him so brutally.
Then it's going to start again?
Huh?
The class trial is going to start soon, right?
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Komaeda's killer is. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. Oh my goodness. I don't know if they can do it without Komaeda.
Yeah.
I'm like really thinking like,
I'm like, who, how?
can they even like get off the island
Every single, like,
without Komaeda?
it's gonna be a tough trial.
I'm so heartbroken. I'm filled with despair.
No, you can't. No.
Despair is real,
In
guys.
the memory of Komaeda, we have to
I can
let
honestly
there
say
be hope.
despair has never been this real in Danganronpa yet. I'm thinking back through all the deaths.
Yeah.
All the deaths.
It was
First
like
game,
if Kirigiri, well, not entirely because Kirigiri is babe, but like
first
that
game,
kind of role.
this game, like there were some pretty gruesome deaths. I feel bad for like Nidai and stuff, like the executions, like Tanaka and everything, but like I've never felt despair in Danganronpa like I feel despair right now. Sad face. Anyways, then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Fairu.
Hold it right there.
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
Shut up, I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Say something.
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monomi.
You just now noticed?
Anyway, Monomi, if you're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first?
Huh?
What are your intentions anyways? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? GG. What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Enough already. We have enough to deal with concerning Komaeda. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us. Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it.
I know, that's the only way we can survive, right? Pooh, looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monomi. Don't screw with me, we're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
実は
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
どうしたの
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? Timer?
Timer, yeah.
The meaning behind that Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh?
2 days?
Whoa. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
おいおい
If this will finally be over, if we knew that it was just gonna be over, like,
I don't think it's just gonna be
I know,
over,
I don't think it's
yeah.
just, I feel like it's gonna be like, everyone blows up, like,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, you know? But,
マジかよ
does that mean we can go home?
しょうがないな
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
というわけで
So, once again,
モノクマファイル
alright, the Monokuma file. You guys need to find out who Komaida's killer is and survive the class trial.
How are we gonna find out Komaida's killer? Without Komaida.
Without Komaida. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
頑張ってね
Okay, do your best.
待て
Hold on!
すいません
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there.
What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly an end. It's safe to think that we can go home, right?
でもね
Solda, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Komaida's case first.
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
Then let's hurry up and solve Komaida's case so we can all go back home.
ですが
It's nice to think everyone can go home, but that's impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Komaida.
Oh man, I'm thinking like, remember the conversation between like Komaida and Monokuma? Like, he was like on
he
the
was on
something,
it.
right? Like,
Yeah.
he was above everyone else.
Do you
He
think-
like had a
Do you
totally
think
different
he figured
role.
out too much so Monokuma killed him?
That's what I'm thinking too. Like,
But then there wouldn't be a class trial, right? but they broke
Monokuma's
the-
bent the rules
Yeah, he's bent
before,
the rules before.
right? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't actually killed by one of the students. I feel like we'll be able to determine that if like some faulty evidence shows up.
Okay.
But there's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Komaida? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Wow. So we investigate.
This music is
investigation
rocking,
music.
though.
Yeah. First, we need to look in the Monokuma file. Okay.
Oh my god, Komaida!
Komaida. You're taller than him.
I am. So are you.
yeah, definitely. It was his birthday the other day.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. The victim is Komaida Nagito. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory.
Oh wait, sorry, I just remembered something that we didn't address in the past couple of episodes that we should probably address.
Oh my goodness, you're so right. You're so right. Guys, we passed 100 episodes. The 100th episode was a few episodes ago.
We totally just forgot.
We've
We
been,
forgot
like,
every single time. I just remembered.
Every single time. It's like the 99th episode. We're like, oh my goodness, the next one was the 100th episode. We should say something about it.
Didn't say anything about
Finished
it.
the 100th episode. 101st episode. Oh, that's right. We forgot to say it. Let's say it. Forgot to do it again. 102nd episode. Oh, we definitely need to now before it gets too late. Doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
103rd episode. Guys, we broke over 100 episodes.
I know, that's crazy. This game
It's
is so
re-
long.
This is a long game, but it's been a fun game. And also thank you guys for staying
Sticking
along for this
around,
like
yeah.
super long ride. And I mean, I'm sure there's more to come too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's the longest series I've ever had on my channel. It's been a ton of fun doing it. So yeah, thanks to you guys for making it so fun.
Thanks, guys. And back to despair.
Back to the despair. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp.
Okay.
So at the time of the fireworks,
Yes.
or just about rather.
Or it was a little bit after.
Yeah. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
God, this is terrible.
I'm interested in that Monokuma plushie down here.
Same.
You see that?
Yeah.
What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
あれれ
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Again, but what's wrong with it?
It doesn't say cause of death.
Yeah, it doesn't like indicate what
Oh,
action.
wait.
Oh. Not only is there a spear stab in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Did they not mention
Like
something
the
important?
specific cause of death? It's definitely weird.
Yeah, they don't indicate like what actually caused the death, I don't think.
Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for.
Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate.
Yeah.
So we should investigate first.
Yeah, they don't even have a lot of time to investigate
Yeah,
because
only 2
the whole
days.
thing's gonna end, right?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Komaita's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Komaita's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Komaita's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Oh man, this is so real. The truth
is
bullets,
so
the trials
depressing.
happening, like, Komaita was murdered.
No!
Komaita was murdered. Wow. Wow. Okay, so what does it look like we have to explore? There's this Monokuma plushie, there's the body itself.
There's all these people.
Of course, all these people for all their thoughts and everything. And like, look at them. Look at all these people. Can you picture one of them killing Komaita?
No.
No, not at all.
Like, all of them were mad at him, but not kill him, like, especially not like this.
Right. Like, I just don't see it. But regardless, we now have to investigate, right?
Yep.
The investigation has begun. We got to do our best to hopefully pin
Figure
down
out
Komaita's
who it is.
murderer for Komaita's sake, for Hope's sake.
Yeah.
Got to carry the
And
torch.
hopefully figure out more stuff about what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on without Komaita?
Yeah.
Without
like, knew
Komaita.
so much stuff and had the
Right.
files from the...
I felt like that was such a promise of like progress, and like eventually you were gonna unlock this vault of knowledge. You were gonna reach the Komaita plane. But now
There is no Komaita
the
plane.
Komaita plane has been shot down. Different plane, different type of plane now.
Oh,
It's been shot down.
like a-
and it's
like a
crashed
flying
and burned. Oh man. But yeah, now that like potential fruit, right, is gone. We're gonna have to figure all that out ourselves, or potentially
No.
dig through everything Komaita could have been potentially thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe he left a trace for us. Hopefully.
Maybe he
I
left
don't
those
know.
files somewhere, like in his room.
I don't know. But regardless.
He knew the password too?
Yeah.
To get
Yeah.
us to ruin?
Yeah. There's a lot that we lost with Komaita.
Yeah, there's so much.
There's a lot that we lost with Komaita. But anyways, we'll continue the investigation, rather start the investigation, in the next episode.
Sorry, I didn't do that with you.
Man, the despair. The despair is real, guys.
Despair is real.
We're taking an L for this episode. Taking an L for Komaita.
For sure.
See all the Bible thumps, all the rip Komaita in the comments.
Rip Komaita. What? This is so... Actually, maybe not, because people read the comments before they watch the episode.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
And it should be fine.
Okay.
Most of the people watching already know what's happening.
Okay.
If
But
they
I don't want
don't-
someone who's like new and then check the comments and they're like, Rip Komaita, and they're like, what?
Gotcha. They probably shouldn't check the comments beforehand,
Yeah, that's
anyways.
probably true.
If you don't know what's happening in the episode, don't check the comments. But all right, see you guys in the next episode. But until then, this has been Night Zero,
And Lizzie.
and this mission is complete.